That's Jonathan Montague. He will fair catch it at the 2. Ball comes out to the 25 as we go down to Harris.
Matt, one of the main points of
Tech.
Robichaux good for 8 on first down. Good for a first down there. Second carry for Robichaux. Delane brings him down. 5-yard gain. Bond in motion. Castellanos to throw across the middle. And Virginia Tech's defense is there for the stop. Jaden Skeet brought down by Dorian Strong. And it'll be a punt for Boston College. Play fake again, another high percentage throw. That's Benji Gosnell out of House Gosnell. Stephen, his brother, also on the team, a receiver.
Shot down the field.
Tuten, third down. Drones, third down. Keeps it. That'll be good for a first. Tackled on the play by Cam Arnold and a gain of 7. The transfer from Old Dominion said he's a playmaker waiting to happen. Looking forward to seeing him in the game tonight. That's Tuten right up the middle. That's another first down. Virginia Tech tackled by George Rooks. Coach, nothing special.
Very much a bend but don't break defense.
This is a Boston College defense, first in the conference in scoring defense. Drone's going to take a shot, has Gosnell. That'll be a first down, Virginia Tech. As I mentioned a second ago, Benji Gosnell, his brother Stephen Gosnell, number 12, the most reliable player they think on this offense at a gain of 20.
Put the ball right on the money to Gosnell.
Reverse. Felton has a block. Daquan Felton. And another first down, Virginia Tech.
He's in the red zone. This is where Boston College has been tough. Only giving up 25% of their defensive possessions for touchdowns in the red zone.
Drones keeps it. Drones scores. Tech strikes first.
When he gets near the goal line, his ability to drop the pads and run people over.
John Love on for the extra points. Kyron Drones on that drive. 3 of 3 through the air for 38 yards. 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Castellanos keeps it. Castellanos looked like he fumbled the ball. And Virginia Tech has recovered.
On the 3 receivers outside.
Drones, eyes downfield, takes a shot at the goal line, stopped, but still a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal. That is Stephen Gosnell, and a gain of 15. Ashton McShane, Carter Davis on the big hit.
And we said they had man-to-man coverage, a little pressure coming inside. And a great job by Drones, feeling who they got picked. They hustle up to the line.
So they hustled up into that little muddled formation, and they'll give them a touchdown. That's Kyron Drones' 2nd touchdown of the night. Extra point is good, and it has been good football for the home team. That
wanted to be exactly
the ode to the broken leg.
Yeah.
2nd and 10, Castellanos and Boston College. Now they're starting to throw. Plenty of time. Good job, good patience. Darren Bradley in a big gain. Much needed for Boston College. A gain of 26.
Mix it up. Hey, we were going to run some power run. Let's spread them out right here and go a little tempo. I like the changeup.
So 2nd and 2 after 8, they'll run to get the first down. And now Boston College's offense had a little bit in them and a gain of 4. And that'll be clearly a first down by Ward, Jenkins, and Brumfield on the tackle for Virginia Tech. And College has not scored in the first quarter That's the most in the ACC, 2nd and 1. That was Ward, and that'll be enough to move the chains and a gain of 2. Castellanos pressured out of the pocket. He'll keep it himself, does just that. That's where Castellanos is dangerous. He'll drop back to throw, and a flag on the hit after Castellanos and Jaden Keller.
They draw the penalty.
Robichaux, ball down. Exchange issues for Boston College, and that is APR. Inside the 10, forced by the Hokies defense. They get the ball back and give it to Tuten. When in doubt, give it to your star running back after their star pass rusher.
Sacks, but also creating turnovers.
A player you know well, recruited him at Florida, now here at Virginia Tech.
Look out!
There goes Tuten! No flags! Touchdown! And after the turnover, one play later. Showing pressure. Castellanos, one-on-one coverage, incomplete. Intended for Lewis Bond, covered by Dorian Strong, and a 3-and-out.
Defense.
First incomplete pass of the night for Drones. See what he does. Looks left, over the middle, caught. And a good job by Daquan Felton getting a lot of that yardage back. Fourth and 3. Drones wants to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He'll do this all day. Kyron Drones still on his feet. The ball popped out, but it looked like Drones was well down before it did. Cam Arnold there. We got an injured player for Boston College.
Fumble, recovered by the defense. First down.
Can spark them back into this game.
Castellanos, the play fake. Here comes the pressure. Has to dance out of the pocket. That's where he's dangerous. You think you got him until you don't. And a big play by Thomas Castellanos to start this drive. Jaden Keller brings him down after 12.
And see what they're going to go back to get themselves back in this game.
It's still Richard after 5. Richard, good cut. There goes Turbo. And a nice gain by Boston College, now in Virginia Tech territory, and a gain of 14. And how about a game where we got a Tuten and a Turbo? Pressure. And Castellanos just gets it away. Guess who? APR. Sacks.
There he is right here on the edge.
2 of 3 on third down for Virginia Tech. Tuten tries to bang it right up in there, and he doesn't get it.
To get back into it.
Little underthrown to Bond, 3rd and 2. Robichaux is going to have the first down for Boston College. That was a big conversion. If you're a Boston College fan watching at home, you're almost holding your breath every time there's an exchange with the running. Third and 5. Castellanos forced out. He's just going to step out of bounds.
And it's APR again. And they chipped him on the play. You saw, I mean, Bill O'Brien's an NFL guy. He's used to touchdown.
Could have thrown in a route and he would have had the whole thing. But yeah, 14 points off turnovers for Virginia Tech in this one. They're going to give it to Tuten again.
Why
there
not?
goes Tuten again. Look at him just bounce around tackles. find his way to the middle of the field for 16 yards. And what a big first half for number 33. 8 carries of 10. The fake. Eyes downfield. Scrambles. Oh, what a grab. I tell you what, this Gosnell family, they're good at catching the football. Now they're settled in, 1st and 10. Wants to take a shot over the middle. Aiden Green with the defender all over him and a gain of 14. Drones, time, middle of the field's open if he wants it. He's gonna throw it. There's your drone strike. 20 yards to Tuten. Call with that one as well. John Love, extra point.
Here, right?
Called it a supermoon. 2nd and 9. Gosnell got the penalty yardage back. Drones rolls left, throws left. Jalen Lane. Cameron Martinez. After
My coach talk for you.
There's Malachi Thomas in the backfield. Now 3rd and 10. Drones. Deep shot down the field. I'll tell you what. Overthrows Ali Jennings, but you know, we were down there prior to kickoff. Drones has a huge arm.
And that leads to the 83-yard Tuten touchdown. And if they can clean that up.
Now Turbo Richard's gonna try to clean it up with himself. The true freshman said that has all the ability to be a 3-down back.
They have to be in 2-down territory.
Yeah, for the rest of the game down 28-0. Turbo Richard, the deep back. Castellanos pulls it, throws it, and a big gain for Boston College. How about this to start the second half? That's Kamari Morales. Castellanos fakes, has a man wide open, touchdown BC. There's a flag on the play. For now, it's Trayshawn Ward.
Absolutely. Gonna be interesting. We've seen some plays, what he has drawn up for the kickoff, getting to kick off from midfield as well.
I mean, we saw Trayshawn Ward wide open from up here.
At halftime right now, all of a sudden, some of the juice kind of slows down.
Play fake to Tuten. Drones forced out of the pocket. It's intercepted. Cameron Martinez is probably stunned. Drones through that. I know the home crowd is. And we've got something cooking now as BC gets the turnover.
Momentum is swung.
Turbo Richard, fake pitch. Castellanos. Look at Tommy Castellanos. Winifred Penne brings him down after 16. We saw that fake pitch. Robichaux the back. Play fake. Touchdown, BC! Boy, did they dial up a ball play there to Jeremiah Franklin and Dan Mullen. We have ourselves a football game in Blacksburg as Castellanos about his quarterback, and you just saw his toughness there. Last 2 passes for Castellanos have resulted in a touchdown. After taking that double hit, now the defense going to try to do its thing, and it's going to be hard when Bhayshul Tuten's running like that. On first down, but the ball is out. You have got to be kidding me. Cam Martinez, who had the interception, just recovered the fumble, and this is an all-out collapse right now by Virginia Tech. Castellanos can't find anyone open. Gonna keep it alive with his legs, and he gets brought down, and a flag on the play as Jaden Keller chases him down.
Holding. defense, number 4. 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Wow. Second time Mansour Delane has been called. Extra O-line in. Big package. Big play. Robichaux. We got a one-score ball game. How about Boston College?
You bring the big guy in, your physical downhill back on short yardage, Robichaux.
Then to start the third quarter, Bill O'Brien said, we're going to learn a lot about my team's fight. And we're learning a lot in the third quarter. Can BC get another stop? 3rd and 14. Drones taking a shot. Incomplete. Overthrows Daquan Felton. Nice coverage by Brykees Brown. And the Hokies are going to have to punt. Castellanos over the middle. That's Lewis Bond. And Bond is going to have enough to move the chains. Jalen Jones brings him down in a gain of 7. BC 6 of 11 tonight on 3rd down. Pressure. Castellanos, quick release. Stayed on his feet. They didn't rule him down. And that could be huge for Kamari Morales.
On the ground.
After review, the runner was down with the ball at the 49.5-yard line. It's 4th down.
Yes, it's going to be what, 4th and a half yard? Kai Robichaux in the backfield. He didn't get it. Robichaux short. Jaden Keller makes the tackle.
He's the gap on the inside zone, make the tackle.
Robichaux, the guy you want in there, couldn't do it. And now Tuten's the guy Virginia Tech wants in there. And you had said it, Tuten has been close to breaking a big one. That for 18. And the momentum holds for a minute. End around. Aiden Green finds a blocker. Aiden Green takes it inside the 10. 25 yards. Now 1st and goal. That's Tuten up the middle. That's Tuten for a touchdown. In what had been a nightmare scenario here in Blacksburg for these Virginia Tech fans.
Tuten into the touchdown.
You keep forgetting the root.
I'm rooting.
Rootin', Tuten, scoot. Either way, the 3rd touchdown for number 33.
Moments in this game tonight.
Castellanos to throw. Has to keep it. Has some space. Castellanos, he'll get you back in it real quick. Had to avoid the pressure. That's what he does best. Play fake. Taking a shot. Has one-on-one coverage. Down the field. It is caught. Reed Harris. And a big play BC needed. Dorian Strong on the coverage. And that's a gain of 46.
What?
Taking another shot, has Bond, incomplete. Jalen Jones was there, and that's going to send out the field goal unit. Country, Liam Connor on, 37-yard attempt. High snap.
No.
Scooped. Dorian Strong got it. And no points for BC on that possession. Field goal attempt. And that's exactly right. Just give it to Bhayshul Tuten. There goes Tuten. What a game for Tuten. Game, set, Hokies.
That's the second time tonight that right after a turnover, Tuten explodes for a big one to the house.
Ooh, and he might have just said good night to Boston College. What did they tell us this week? How much it takes to get back into a game. And they had it 4th and short and could have kept it going as Castellano's going to throw on 3rd down. That's Trayshawn Ward for 4, and that'll be a first. And the turning point in this game was when they went forward on the 40. That was the big gain. They reviewed it, and that's what made it 4th and inches. So 2nd and 5. Castellanos wide open, incomplete. That's Reed Harris that got behind his coverage, and we got a flag on the play as Castellanos got pelted.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 6. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
That's Josh Fuga. Crowd doesn't like it. Ty Robichaux in the backfield. Castellanos has to take another shot downfield and does so. Jeremiah Franklin takes it inside the 15. Gain of 30.
The toughness they showed to get back into this game.
They're not done yet. Castellanos has to pull the ball down, and he pays for it. You know, I was going to give a helmet sticker to Tuten, but you know what? APR.
College football.
3rd and 18. Castellanos going left with it. And Jaden Skeet was never inbounds to make the catch to begin with, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
In that sprinter stance, he's going to like a 100-meter dash. He's going to be coming off the ball. They have the tight end over there to chip him.
Castellanos incomplete. Intended for Lewis Bond.
Team coming into the 4th quarter. And what could be said about them? There were a lot of expectations coming into the year. They've lost some close game. It looked like things were slipping away from them. And they fought back in this 4th quarter.
And again, a reminder, even how the 4th quarter started. Boston College, so
how about
4th
that
down.
night, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely incredible. He led the ACC in rushing touchdowns, coming in with 9, just padded those stats with 3 more. That punt almost blocked, and it's going to get a flag. That's the most rushing yards tonight for Tuten since Darren Evans, 2008 against Maryland. Evans went for 253 that night, as Moore does a good job.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That's the big
45.
one.
15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Oh, it was only 4th and 2, so it didn't matter big or small, whether it was running into or on a Thursday night. It just seems a little more special here at Virginia Tech when you do that.
He's not done yet. I mean, he is something else. Gain of 17.
And these playing at this level, this place will be rocking when Clemson comes to town in a couple weeks.
But if you finish, as Jeremiah Coney gets in, you finish 7-1 in conference. You own the tiebreaker over Clemson, who hasn't lost in conference yet.
Yeah.
And Miami, they're still going to be. Someone's going to get.
And let's keep that going, that momentum going through the rest of this season.
What a run by Coney. They got backs everywhere around here. And I should apologize because realignment brain hasn't set in. I wrongfully left out SMU in that outstanding performance, though. Look, say what you want about how Virginia Tech has started the season. We talked to Brent Pry about it. After the bye week, second half of the season, ACC is still right in front of them.
It's going to be such a great it is such a great conference. It was such a great night. The stars showed up tonight. Drones and Tuten and APR for Virginia Tech all showed up, making the big plays at the big moments of this game. And this is a huge win for the Hokies in their pursuit of an ACC title.
We always enjoy our trip here to Blacksburg. Their support today of Sports Center was outstanding. Enter Sandman is the greatest entrant in all of the sport. And we saw it tonight as Bhayshul Tuten and Virginia Tech get the big win, 42-21. Joe